Hello, gorgeous. Hello, everyone. Let me know that you can see me and hear me. I can't tell you how excited I am to be live today. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so I'll let myself catch up. And then I have some amazing things to share. Okay, I see that I'm live. Hello, 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 everyone. So, oh my goodness, I have so much to share. So, I sent out an email earlier today. You guys know I'm always journaling, growing, reflecting on my heart's desires and what I want to create. And one of the things that kept coming up in my heart was I want to live stream more. You guys know January this month marks my 13-year YouTube anniversary. And oh my God, what a wild 13 years it's been on YouTube. I've loved every second of it. I love, 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 love creating. And the thing that was coming up was I want to create more. I want to do more live streams. And so I was journaling on, well, what's keeping me from live streaming more right now? And what came up was a little bit surprising. What came up was a lot of times I want to go live, but I don't necessarily have a topic. Like I'm not like thinking I want to do this topic on relationships or I want to do this topic on money. I just want to like be here and just see what comes up and just say the thing. And but I don't have a title for the video. So sometimes I'll like think it over and then like not go live. So I'm like, well, that's not fun, you know? Like I want to just be able to go live and just show up even if I don't have a title or a topic. So what I decided, and I'm testing this out, this is the first video we're doing this, is these videos called Divine Feminine Energy Riffs. And like I said in the email, for those of you that might not be familiar with the word riff or riffing, riffs are like unedited, unprocessed, unfiltered uh, conversations that you have. So it's a little bit of like what's on your mind, what's on your heart, what's being channeled through you, just coming out of you, and you're not holding back, you're not watering down, you're not like, making sure that the message is just right. You just say whatever you want to say. And so what I decided is for those days where I have a topic, I'll write that in the title. For those days where I just want to come say hi and see what we talk about, I'm just going to put Divine Feminine Energy Riffs. And afterwards, if my team feels like, well, Mina mostly talked about relationships or she mostly talked about business or mostly talked about inner work, then we can change the title if we feel like it, but it's not necessary. So that is what I decided to do this morning, and I'm super excited. And hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy this format because what was coming through for me was like a little bit about relationships, a little bit about money, and I don't have a title for that. Like, we're women, we like all of the things, right? Like, we like money and we like relationships, and we want to be in good health, and we want to just be able to have a girl to girl conversation without filtering it through a certain title or topic. So that's what we're doing today. Uh, Quick, some announcements, fun stuff. My glam office is it's not 100% done, but it's almost done, and I'm so excited. I was thinking about something the other day, like a couple of days ago. It dawned on me, and I swear to God, I've never planned this. Like when I tell you this, I swear this was never planned. It just so happens that almost every year that I've been on YouTube, where I was like seriously doing it, like not like the first 6 years where I was just like doing hauls and Louis Vuitton and stuff, but like when I got more serious about it, I've always had this nudge to have like a brand new office or a brand new background every year without realizing it that I've been doing it that way. And it just occurred to me 3 days ago, a couple days ago, I was like, oh my God, every year I've had a new background. Like it's just because my situation changes so much. Like I create so much in one year, I evolve so much in one year that everything around me just naturally shifts. Like I'm either in a new house or I've upgraded my house or I've gotten new furniture or whatever the thing is, something just changes and up levels so much. Um, it, that one year, oh my God, this my second year in YouTube, I changed states. So maybe I have done it even before it became like a business and I got serious about it. Yeah. So I started my YouTube in 2011, January 2011. In 2012, we moved to Houston. So it was a whole new house, whole new background. And I feel like that's such a testament of my inner work because you're not ever going to see me stagnant. You're not ever going to see me doing the same shit I was doing like 5 years ago because I'm doing my inner work. And when you do inner work, there's results, there's receipts. Success leaves clues, as they say, and things just upgrade. So I've been wanting to do more whiteboard trainings on my in my courses, and so I already had this whiteboard, but then I'm like, wouldn't it be nice to have a pink whiteboard? And my son was like, Mom, a pink whiteboard. I'm like, yeah, it's like a pink board. And so of course we found one. It's a very large one. I don't know if you can fully see it, but there it is. Of course, we found one. There had to be a pink whiteboard. And I did my first training in Money Grid, not first, last training of 2023 with the pink board, and it was so fun. So, yeah, so that's one announcement. Second announcement is you guys are always emailing my team asking for where did Mina get her top? Where did Mina get her skirt? You know? So my team is now getting serious about we have had our style or like it to know it. I don't know if you guys, some of you guys know. It's like a store or a shop where you can link everything you're wearing. So for example, today's outfit, before I even showed up on the live stream, my team posted a picture of it with all the links. So you have a link to my skirt, a link to my top, and a link to my new jacket. I call this my Barbie jacket. I love it. And so that is linked in the description box. You can follow my store and it will be posted. When I say team, okay, Irfan didn't want me to share this bit, but I'm gonna share it anyways just because I think it's cute. So that store is being run by my 13-year-old, so my projector son. He has wanted to do something with the business. And of course, all three of my kids are very much a part of my business. They help with the business and they have different projects and things they do. But I think he wanted more of like a creator role in it. And so this is something he's been kind of thinking about for a while. And so a couple days ago he's like, Mom, I'm ready, I want to do something, I want to earn money doing something like where it's like just him running the whole thing. So he is doing the store and he's going to be snapping pictures of my outfits, and it works out because he has access to my closet and my makeup and everything. So he's going to be taking my favorite skincare products, my favorite, like even the glam office, he's going to start posting the links to these things. And so if you would like to support a 13-year-old's project and know where I'm buying all my stuff, my makeup and everything, you can head over to that store. I just linked it in the description box and it's also in the chat for you guys. He's super excited about it. He gets to keep all of the income from that store, and that's his project that he's taking over. So I'm so excited for him. He's super super into it and super excited as well. The reason Irfan said not to share this bit is because he said that people might think, oh, it's just like a teenager running it. It's not serious. But you guys know my kids and their wet work ethics. It's like game on. I mean, they literally have it in their blood because I inherited this work ethic and like the entrepreneur thing from my mom. And so it's definitely DNA. And so when my son says, Mom, I'm doing this, like you can count on him being regular and consistent because that's just, it's in our blood. Our work ethic is through the roof. It's crazy. And so I thought I'd share it anyways. Thank you. Yes, I'm super excited about the pink board as well. We're going to be doing some trainings on YouTube with that as well. I've already started using it for my course trainings and it's been a lot of fun. Let's see what you guys are saying. What is coming up for you? So I don't, oh my God. Okay. So I'm not ready to share the office yet because it's not done yet, but I can't like contain myself because I'm so excited. Guys, when you see my desk, like, like I had this image and this vision of what this office was going to look like. And when I saw this desk, it's literally like a fairy princess, Disney princess desk, but like very feminine and grown up. I it's like God got in my mind and like designed my dream desk. It's so fairy tale. It's so whimsical. but like super feminine and classy at the same time. I am just obsessed with it. I just can't believe it's mine. Like I'm so excited. Um, yes. Oh my goodness. And so this is my view. I'll show you guys quickly. Oh no, wait. I don't want to like knock anything down. So my view, like the water view, the palm trees are on this side, and then yeah. And then I'm gonna have like a little. So my makeup area is obviously in my master downstairs, like where I do my makeup, but I need a touch-up area because I sometimes want to touch up my makeup in between. So I have a little glam area in the office. Like, I'm so excited. Sorry, I need to stop talking about the office. I'm too obsessed with it. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'll do a tour soon, but yes. Okay, let's see. I'm so happy to finally be a part of Level Up Queens. Yay, Kayla, happy to have you. Uh, let's see. Thank you, Haney. She says she's excited for Ayan. He's like, Mom, I want them to know that it's me running. I'm like, I know, I want them to know too, so I shared it. You speaking about redecorating, rearranging, expanding my container. I have those desires, but I thought it was wasteful. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Charlie. So I have a different definition of waste. By the way, I have a pink carpet. Like, oh, I know. Amina, stop talking about the office. I'm too excited. So I think that anything beyond enjoyment is wasting. Anything that doesn't come out of you is wasting. So I wouldn't want to waste God's desire. Like God is literally creating through me. And so when God is putting a desire in my heart, I don't want to waste God's desire. So I didn't even realize that I do this every year. It's so weird. I think I just changed so much that my like my this was the same room that I had my own office, but I had a bed in it. And you guys know I've always had a bed in my office, right? It's the whole projector thing. But I outgrew that. Like I don't have the typical projector energy. I have a lot more energy than the average projector because of my manifestation work, my inner work, right? And so I was like, I'm just like having a bed in my office, like just doesn't resonate anymore. It does not align. And so it just wasn't feeling like me. And so I'm like, okay, I've outgrown that. It worked while it worked. It doesn't work anymore. So if you're doing your inner work, of course, there's going to be parts of your environment that are going to have to up level with you. I have the most gorgeous view. Let me share it with you. Let me do it properly. This is my view from my office. Like the swimming pool is downstairs. I don't think this wire will go that far. Otherwise, I would have showed you. Maybe I can just take it. Hold on. Take it off of here. So this is my view. There's the swimming pool. I don't know if you guys can see. And so I'm half the view was like blocked literally by I'm obsessed with this view. Sorry. I know it's been 18 months in this house and you'd think I'd be over it, but now every day I'm just like, God, thank you so much. Like I can't believe I get to live here. So I was looking at the bed in my office and saying half the view is blocked by the damn bed. Like I'm so over it. And so I was telling my husband, I'm like, I think I need a new office. And so that day, everything was ordered and it was decided and it was done. And here we are. Seeing you excited is making me excited. Your enthusiasm is contagious. I also just updated my office a bit and it feels so nice. Yes, I love that. I love it. You're changing, you're evolving. You need your outsides to match that. I've been an entrepreneur the last 7 months. Wow, congratulations. And truly desire a beautiful office to match my energy. Girl, decide and let it come to you. When you said this a few weeks ago about food, it changed my life. Yay, Kayla, about the wasting. Yeah, that I tell my kids that too. I'm like, you eating anything beyond the point where it was fun is you wasting money. Like you literally wasting money. You staying somewhere beyond the point of fun is you wasting your time and your energy. Thank you. I'll show you guys. There's so much more to show. You guys remember my sign that Irfan got me? I don't know if you can see it over my big screen, but the universe grew sign is over there. Yeah, it's So we ordered a glam like mirror for my glam area, but it came like broken. So they're replacing it for us. So that area is going to be done. There's visitor chairs that are in the mail. We have a seating area for Alina over there because she's often hanging out here in the office with me. My sons are often here as well, like when they're planning things and talking to me about different projects. Thank you. I'm planning a complete overhaul for my dream office too. So this is resonating with me. Awesome, Stephanie. So what I did is that I went on Pinterest and I put in glam office, and there was this one particular picture that really stood out to me. And so I took a screenshot of that, and that became the template. Now, I didn't end up, it's not like I didn't copy the picture, but it was like that was the vibe. And the dominant theme in that picture was pinks and whites. And I've never been a pink girl. That's the funny thing. You guys know I've always been a red girl. I've never been a pink girl. But all of a sudden, I'm a pink girl. So I was like, okay, pink and white. And we ordered this other table, which is, this is crazy manifestation. I have to tell the story because this is just going to show you how God will deliver things to you that aren't going to make sense. Like God will rearrange the whole planet for you, rearrange like the whole galaxy for you. So when we moved in this house, you guys, some of you guys have seen the downstairs area, right? So my office is on the second floor. This office, there's a study on the first floor that is Irfan's official office. Like he works out of there. And so when I turned one of the bedrooms into my office on the second floor. Well, on the first floor, there were two sitting areas to eat. There's a formal dining room, which we've now converted into the kids' homeschooling because my kids are homeschooled, virtual school, it's online. So that's their school area. And then the second area, which is in the kitchen to eat. What I didn't love about the area in the kitchen is that it faces away from the view. And I'm like, everything in this house is about the view, right? It's a glass house so that you can see this gorgeous view. I'm like, why would they have put it where you're looking away? You're looking into the kitchen, which I understand, but I want to look at the view. So we were trying to look for a table, but the way the house is, there's like the kitchen is nestled between like several living room seating areas, and there was no way to put like either a rectangle, square, or a round table. It just wouldn't work. It would just mess up the feng shui of the house. So I kept thinking there's got to be a solution, but like nothing. I didn't look too hard, but I was like, there is a solution for a table that will work. And every time, like every couple of months, Irfan would and I would be like, we would really love a table where we can see the view when we're eating. And of course, you can sit outside and eat, but like inside. And I kept thinking there's got to be a solution. Fast forward a few weeks ago, we were looking for a table for my office. And before I found this table, which ended up being my dream table, I found another table. Irfan had found that table. And he ordered that table, and that table didn't show up. The wrong table showed up. And I ordered a white table, a black table showed up. And that black table ended up fitting exactly how we needed it to fit downstairs to be the table that we needed to eat at so we can have the view. And I just couldn't even believe it. It showed up, it was sitting there, Fawn was on the phone, he was like telling them to come pick it up and send the right table. And as soon as he got off the phone, I'm like, babe, can we try this in for like near the kitchen? And he's like, really? I'm like, let's try it. So we tried it, and it was like, you can't even tell that it wasn't custom made. Anyone that walks in the house is going to think that that table was custom made for this house. But we didn't order that table. God just sent that table because I knew that there was a solution for the downstairs for us to be able to eat and still enjoy the view. So I just want to share that because sometimes people get so stuck in the how and trying to figure it out themselves. I didn't have to go look at the table, find a table. I didn't have to take measurements for the table. I didn't have to do anything. We were ordering a different table, and that freaking table showed up and worked perfectly for that area. So then when I was like, you know what? I'm so glad that happened because I said this to my husband because he had found that table. I'm like, I had liked the table you had found about 90%, but I feel like there's a better table for me. And I showed him the Pinterest picture. I'm like, I feel like the the desk I'm gonna find is going to be more this vibe. And then that same night, I found this desk and it was a win-win. So downstairs got to work out, upstairs got to work out. It all just worked out without me having to do anything extra. That's literally the divine feminine and God co-creating. Yeah, I don't worry about the how. Like the only solution for downstairs seemed like it would have been custom, and eventually we would have maybe gotten to it, but there was no need. God just sent a table that we didn't even order. But and by the way, when we called them and said that they had sent the wrong table, and then when we called them and said actually we've decided to keep that table, they gave us 50% back because of their mistake. So not only did we get the perfect table, but we ended up getting it for half the price that it would have been. Your initial desire led you to what God really wanted for you. Yes. Yes, God definitely works in mysterious ways. Absolutely. This is just confirmation. It's like you have a corner CEO office in a NYC skyscraper. Yes, with a gorgeous palm. To me, it feels more California because of the palm trees and the view, the water. I just love it. I could just sit over. Like I don't have to do much now anyways because of some other things we changed in December. We restructured the company. So I'm just gonna sit here when my kids are in school and my husband's at work and just stare out over here and then come say hi. That's the other thing I love is that I'm doing divine feminine riffs, so I don't even have to think about a topic. Like, can life get any easier? Can life get any easier? Like I've literally just automated and life and like outsourced everything to God and it just works out. Yes. I desired to get private lessons with my partner, and we went to dance classes and didn't worry about the how. And what happened was all the other couples didn't show up for 2 months. Oh my God, you got your private lessons. There you go. Isn't that wonderful? I just love it. I love it. I love it. It just gets to work out. And think it just happens so fast too that you know that God is working. Oh my God, to share something else with you guys. There's so many things to share. So I wanted like really vibey coasters. And so I'm gonna have my son prepare all the links for where we got everything and put it in the store for you guys. But I ended up finding these. These are rose quartz, like real rose quartz as coasters. And like my water will be charged as I'm live streaming. Like here we go. It's being charged right here. And then I wanted like really fun bookends. Let me show you guys. I need to like, and then look, that's like real quartz sold as bookends. And I'm like, everything is just like so perfect and even better than perfect. Did you see my Chanel vase? I need to stop. Okay. I'm just so excited. What else is coming up for you guys? What are you working on? Oh my God, I have to tell you something else. Okay, hold on. Let me take a sip of my magnesium water. So I posted earlier today in the community tab, I posted the question, what is your number one priority? And then I put like, what did I do? I put relationship, finding your soulmate, being in your healthy body, earning more money, having a baby. What was the other one? Doing inner work and letting just God guide you. And some people understood and they, voted. And then some people didn't understand what I was asking. And they were saying things like, I claim all four, or I claim all of them, or um, all of them, or things like that. The question was, what is your priority? The question was, what is your priority? Because most of us do not have the container, the nervous system, to be able to handle manifesting everything at once. And that's why our subconscious chooses to manifest nothing. And this is a big mistake that a lot of women make. Yes, you do get to have it all, but could you imagine if 15 years ago when I married Irfan and he retired me and for the first time in my life I had time to like think about my desires? If at that time I was like, I want it all. Okay, if all showed up, thank God. that God didn't give me everything at once. If it had showed up, I would have gone into massive self-sabotage. Massive self-sabotage. Okay? Because my nervous system did not know how to handle all of that. I had to work in baby steps. And the funny thing is, the slower you go, the faster you evolve. If I was trying to manifest everything, first of all, you cannot prioritize. The definition of priority is to choose a small segment of something to point your attention at. So those of you guys that said, I'm claiming all, I want it all, great. But can your nervous system handle that is my question. You really do need to be able to choose one area. And the funny thing is that if you can choose one area and focus your attention on it, it will actually expand your energy in all the other areas anyways. But if you're working with, I just want to manifest it all, you don't even know where to point the laser at. You don't know where to focus your attention. You don't know what realm you're working within and what to, again, prioritize, right? And in psychology, there's this phrase, it's escaping my mind right now. It's, I think it's called point of optimal anxiety. I think that's it. And what it means is that there is a sweet spot with how much anxiety, or you can also call it kind of like creation energy, that you need vibrating within you. If you have too much, you can freeze and decide not to move, or you can crumble under the stress. If you have too little, you're not motivated because you're like, well, I'm not really excited. It's not enough to get me moving. But there is this sweet spot that gets you to take action and to create that momentum towards your goals. So when you say, I'm claiming it all, that's great and it sounds great, but typically those people don't have much movement because their nervous system says, I can't have a man, all this money, be in my dream body, have a baby, and like do all the things. Your nervous system goes, that's scary. That's too much. It's too much change too fast. Let's just decide to waste this year instead and not do anything. So really, it's in your best. And I know this is an unpopular opinion. You would much rather go and follow people that tell you you can just all have it one overnight. You can have it all overnight, right? But how many of us really just wake up and have it all overnight and then are able to keep it? Do you know any example of like literally someone creating everything in 24 hours and didn't self-destruct? No, because typically they'll either gain weight, start, arguing with, their partner, lose money, because our nervous system can't expand that quickly. It just can't. We are in a human body, right? So we need to be able to move the nervous system with us, expand it with us. And I'm actually so glad that God didn't just give it to me overnight like that. I know myself, and I know that 15 years ago, I wouldn't be able to handle it. So I've worked within these small containers and chunks. And yes, working within one container does help expand other containers for sure, for sure. But I wasn't trying to get all of it overnight. And so when you are trying to prioritize one thing and make it your main thing, and of course the other things might be on autopilot, that is a way more efficient way. I know this not only from my own personal experience, but you know that I literally have tens of thousands of students worldwide where I can test things really quickly. And when people show up in my containers with 3 priorities, I get them down to 1. And by the end of the year, they will have manifested all 3 things. But we were working in one realm at a time and it expanded the containers in the other realms. That's why people in my relationship courses are like, oh, I'm making more money now. Like, yes, because you are a multi-dimensional being, and once you start expanding your relationship container, you now have access to more money, right? You can now hold more money. But if they were trying to manifest everything all at once, they probably would have psyched out their nervous system and not manifested much at all. By the way, Irfan even got like the little accessories to match. Sorry, I have to like stop being so excited. Oh my God, I also found these like amazing Chanel trays that hopefully they have more. But I got one for my closet and I got one for here and it's fabulous. God is nudging me to go to church even though I'm not Christian and do the cord cutting ritual from your book. Do it. Your man might be waiting there, a business opportunity, some kind of a container expansion, new friends. You never know. I always listen to God. I always listen. I do that. I freeze when what I thought I was going to do was to enjoy my day in all kinds of way. Gotta narrow it down. You have to be able to close some windows to really create your dream life. Kayla said, I broke up with my boyfriend on New Year's Day. He was a wonderful guy, but too young. I wouldn't have to open an academy. My next realm is growing my financial intelligence. Beautiful. And I'm sorry, I know it can be really hard to break up with people, but at the same time, if you know that he's not the one or you're not aligned, then what's the point of dragging the relationship along? And if he's meant to be, then he'll show up on your roster and he will grow himself. But you opening an academy is not the vibe, right? My mom would not have been happy about that. Yeah? God is CEO always, always. Oh my God, Zulma. Yes, I'm super excited about Incarnate as well. It's totally my most next level intensive. We're completely changing the structure of how we do intensives. For me, health was the starting point to manifest the rest of my dream life so I can enjoy everything fully. Me too. You guys remember? Well, I did Irfan first, but I couldn't really enjoy Irfan because when I married him, then I manifested the autoimmune stuff coming forth. So yes, I feel like that was really the biggest portal for me as well. Because if you don't have energy, health is just good energy, right? You don't have health, you really can't enjoy anything. You can't enjoy your children. You can't enjoy your money. It's hard. Yay! We've got a lot of incarnate people. We have 61 people signed up for that in-person event. It's sold out now. Yeah, I'm so excited about it. What else is coming up for you guys? What's new? I love that we can just not have to have a topic and just talk about whatever. Let me think if there's something else I want to tell you guys. I can't believe this is my first time live streaming from the new office. Yay! Any tips for being both religious and spiritual? So, religion is for people in the basic babe and basic boy stage, and spirituality is for everyone else. So, when you can't think for yourself and you want to automate God, religion can be such a fabulous resource. I love religion for that stage. I think religion is so useful for people who want to eliminate decision fatigue and don't really have their own values established yet, and they just need someone else to tell them how to relate to God. They want someone to tell them, how should I pray? When should I pray? What should I eat? What should I not eat? Like they need someone to give them a done for you lifestyle. And I actually love religion for that. And you guys know I try to do everything in my life to eliminate decision fatigue as much as possible. And so if you are in that stage where you're like, you know what? I don't want to have to think about a lot of things. I just want a blueprint to follow. Religion is freaking amazing for that. Amazing for that. I love religion for just automating your life. Don't have to think about it. This is what I'm doing. This is how God works for me. So if you are in the basic babe stage or even in earlier self-aware Barbie stages and you're burnt out or you don't really know how to think for yourself yet, use religion. If you are, not if, I wish I say, as you evolve more and you resonate with the higher self-aware Barbie stage and the million-dollar babe and high in divinity, now religion is it's going to start to feel kind of constricting for you. It's not going to make sense. In fact, you're not going to need a middleman. You're not going to want someone else's interpretation of God. You're not going to want someone else's lifestyle designed for you. Think of it as a description, the difference between an all-inclusive vacation versus a vacation that you custom design. And Irfan and I love both. Sometimes we're like, let's just do an all-inclusive where we just kind of go and just be lazy and everything's included and everything's done for you. And sometimes, like for example, in 2022, Irfan designed this like multiple country whole month Europe trip for us. It was the most fabulous thing. All of his friends that saw how he designed it were like, "How did you even do this? Like, you should be a travel agent or something." Like, it was so fantastic. We went to many countries, many cities. Oh, it was fabulous. But he had to like pick and choose everything. Well, if you want God to be done for you, then choose religion. If you're like, no, I like to like pick and choose what my values are and how God gets to be in my life and how I get to relate to God, then spirituality will be 1,000 times better for you and you will resonate with it. Now, there are some people, I know some certain family members in my family and in Irfan's family that have been able to do both. They're very religious, but they're also very spiritual. But they've learned how to work in spiritual realms within their religion, which is Islam, but not very many people can do both. They can either do one or the other. I feel like I can honor and respect all religions and love all religions and communicate with people from all religions while still being very spiritual. So you can custom design it for you, but again, you can't do that in the basic babe stage. You just can't because you don't have the ability to think for yourself. You need to be able to plug into other morphogenetic fields and download from that. You're not really creating much on your own yet. So I hope that answers your question. Welcome, Edit by OC is on the Level Up Queens now. Hey. Anything we should know to be prepared for incarnate? I would say please don't publicly post the event location, just for like everyone's privacy and everything. But I would Google like the restaurants and the area around. It's a fabulous area, one of my favorites. And because we're gonna have a 90-minute break for lunch where you guys get to, break off into groups if you want to, or with your friends if they're coming with you, because a lot of people are bringing friends as well, like their friends signed up with them or their mom signed up with them. So you can go and like know where you're gonna go for lunch. The other thing is make sure that your name matches the name in my school account because there's gonna be a registration process. We've never done it this way. We've never needed to do it this way because they've always been smaller. But because it's a larger event, we have a registration process at the gate. And so your name needs to match our registration list. And so, sometimes people will buy a ticket for their fiance or their friend. So make sure that their name is on the ticket and not yours, if that's the case. Wow, this live stream is getting me so clear on my next focus. Thank you. You're so welcome, Amanda. I love that. Thank you for all of your advice, Mina. I don't know if I should manifest the money or the relationship improvement. My husband says that we need to make more money before having kids. I feel stuck. So, what you can do is do a little meditation to unstuck yourself. So, you're just going to put your hand on your heart. I have meditations and love light meditations course if you need help with that. I have like over 20 meditations in there. So you can just say, God, I would like to have this and this. Obviously, you've given me both desires, so I'm assuming you want me to have both things. Please make it real clear which one I should go after first so that I can have both. Because it's not about choosing one, it's about choosing one first so that you can focus your energy. So you can say a little prayer and God will make it really, really clear on which one you're supposed to go after first, which is going to be your portal basically. Mina, my eldest daughter's frontrunner asked me for her hand. Oh my goodness, congratulations, babe. Praying now for my other daughter to escape the girlfriend trap. Your teachings work even secondhand. Babe, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. And you know what? I feel like the morphogenetic field of healing that you've created is already impacting many, many, many generations in all directions. So you don't have to worry about your other daughter. It's all going to work out because the field now that your other daughter is also holding that for you, she's gonna be fine. I'm so excited for you guys. Congratulations. Mina, how do you know something is a portal and not just mind chatter? So as you do your inner work, it becomes really, really clear. Mind chatter has a long trail. I should do this because this, if I don't do this, this will happen. If I should do this, but how should I do this? Should I do this first? Or should I, it's like a lot. There's a lot of verbiage. There is no verbiage with desires. It's just a feeling. It's a knowing. The more inner work you do, the more your intuition grows. I actually talked about this in Lady Balls as well, and it will become really clear on which is which. When you're in the basic babe stage or even early self-aware Barbie stages, it can be really confusing because you're so consumed by the mind chatter. But if you find yourself saying, I should choose this because then this would happen, but then, but that could also mind chatter. It's too much verbiage. There's too much communication going on. A desire comes from your inner knowing and it feels really just delicious. There's no words to go with it. In fact, using words will also often water it down. It just feels so good. It's just this feeling of well-being. After I took your basic babe course, I did my 5D vision desire board. I got rid of everything in my home that wasn't serving me. Now I love coming and staying home. Next step is decorating. Beautiful. I love the 5D vision boarding. Kabibi said, my mind is blown. My eldest asked me to coach her. I taught her what I learned from Mina. Oh my God. I love it when like these generations come together. Nothing makes me happier. I love when people say, oh my God, I'm doing this course with my daughter. I'm reading my book with my mom. I have gotten so many emails of people saying that I'm reading your book with my mom and my daughter. And I literally was sitting there crying. Like, I'm like, oh, just like, could you imagine like me, Sheena, and Alina, like, creating together, like this is that work, right? And so the fact that it's bringing generations together to have these really delicious conversations, like the ancient goddess mystery schools that we used to have before that ran through, generation to generation, are now coming back as a result of this work. So I'm so happy. I mean, I resonate with this a lot. God has been telling me to prioritize my health and fitness. I felt like I needed to prioritize other things instead, like career, money. This feels like confirmation. Absolutely. And the funny thing is, don't be surprised if you prioritize the thing God is telling you to prioritize, and the thing that you thought you should be prioritizing comes with it. Because remember that God, the universe, will always show you the path of least resistance. So let's say that you really did want to manifest three different things in this year, but you tap in and God says, focus on this thing. Don't be surprised if you focus on this thing and the other two things come with it. Like, for example, let's say you joined the gym and that led to an opportunity running into someone and you started a business or got a client and made more money. So you're literally being given the divine breadcrumbs that will give you the whole thing. But so, a lot of times we'll skip the thing that God is saying and try to do it our way. And you can do it your way. It's just going to be harder because why not let God carry you? Like I just find that so much easier. And for example, upgrading my office got me the dining room table that we wanted, like accidentally delivered to our house, right? If I tried to find it, maybe I could have done it. But let me tell you, that's not the perfect table that looks like it was custom designed for that area is not the one that should would have showed up because there's no way I could have thought of something better than how God can design it. There's no way, right? Because God just has the zoomed out view, has access to all the information. Welcome, Sarah, to Level of Queens. Mina, how much should a ring cost when he proposes? I really don't care. You're going to upgrade your ring many times. By the way, the ring that my husband proposed with, he had bought it from Pakistan, and if I had to convert it, it was probably less than $200. A week after we got married, he bought me, I think it was a 1.7 carat, something like that ring. And I've upgraded it like several times since then. Like this is my ring now. Let me show you guys. And if I'm trying to think, maybe it's like the fourth version of it because your well, how he proposes is one snapshot of where you are in your life in that moment, right? And the reason that he proposed with a $200 ring, if I'm converting it, I don't even know how much it cost, was because he knew that he wanted his wife to have a ring that she had chosen. And so he wanted to choose that with me. So I don't care about this shit. I know there's people online that are just telling you all kinds of stuff. I I'm I go for the long game, and for me it was way more important to have for him to have a paid off house and a 401k and assets and investments. All of these little things I didn't concern myself with. But I know some people put all their priority on that stuff. If that's you, that's fine. It's not me. Tomorrow I could wake up and be like, God's telling me I need a bigger ring, and I could get a bigger ring, like, because that's what I decide, right? Um, I think we upgraded this last year, right? Was it Valentine's Day or Mother's Day? Sometimes I forget. Irfan buys me like these amazing presents for all the different holidays, and then I forget which one it was. And that's why I try not to tell you guys that in front of him. But do you guys remember? Was it Valentine's Day last year? But it was last year. I do remember it was last year. Because I remember it was in this house. Welcome to Level of Queens, Sierra, I think it is. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Trin. I listened to one of your other videos today about money being a person, and everything just clicked for me around money, and I had a major deja vu right after that. Yay! Was it on YouTube or one of my paid money courses? Mina, who purchases the groom's wedding band? Um, for in my family, the girl's family. So in my culture, the woman doesn't plan the wedding. So one thing that like it's really interesting to me, Alina and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago. We were watching Paris in Love, and then we were watching um, Kim Kardashian, and in both of the things, it came up of how weddings are so difficult and how they cause people to fight. And every single person that's done weddings the American way that we know has said to us, I can't wait until this is over. But you never hear like a Pakistani girl saying this. They love the weddings. And the reason is because in my culture, the entire wedding, everything is designed by the girls and the guys' family. And it's so easy because what they ask the woman to do is for 3 months, the woman is not to lift a finger. So if like traditionally, I know this is now changing. Traditionally, you're not going to work, you're not going to school, you're not going into the kitchen, you're not lifting a finger. So what they have the woman do, the bride, is for 3 months, she's just doing self-care. She's just kind of like, I would like this, and then her mom gets it for her. She's just looking at pictures and maybe choosing a few things if she even wants to. You don't even have to do that. And so in 3 months, you're just like filling up with your divine feminine energy. You're not in your masculine at all. Well, in the West, it's completely different. You're like a freaking Godzilla, right? What is it called? A groomzilla or a bridezilla, right? You're just so masculine that the guy is thinking, I don't even know if I want to marry this anymore, right? Because you have to do everything. So in our culture, you don't do anything. You like do not lift a finger, and the bride just shows up fully glowing because she's done nothing. And like her sister and her cousins and her girlfriends will show up and like rub it's called uptan. Basically it's like turmeric, like this turmeric paste over her body, and massage her, and she's just getting her self-care done so she can be extra glowy for her wedding. But that's it. So my mom basically was supposed to choose the ring, but she didn't know. So she asked my husband if he had a preference, and he said he was really excited about this new like titanium bands that were like really in at the time. I think they're pretty in. And so he told my mom, he's like, "Is it okay if I just order it?" And she was like, "Yes, you can if you want to do that." And so then he just ordered it, and then my mom just got him a watch instead. Like my parents got him a nice watch. So this stuff is like not supposed to be difficult. Your family, it's supposed to help you just do everything. And now I feel like the brides want to be involved, but it just ruins their experience. Every single wedding that I've been to, every single friend, they're all, I can't wait until this is over. I can't, I'm like, you're spending a lot of money to have this experience, and then you can't wait for it to be over. You'll never hear a Pakistani bride saying this unless she's doing it the Western way. It's just so easy. You just show up glowing. Western women love to sweat the small stuff. Yeah. Yes. Give you an example. Even like Irfan's cousins, we had like 4 or 5 weddings just in 2023. They had some desires. Like, for example, one of his cousins said, "Oh, I would love it. You know how they bring you, like your brothers carry you on this carriage thing when you're like coming out?" And she's like, it's a traditional thing. And she was like, I would love that. And her brother's like, oh, that'd be so cool. I'm ordering it now. So he went and like figured it out. And like he asked, because she only has one brother, and he asked the other cousins to help carry her on the thing, and it was done. So you get to have desires, but like someone else deals with everything. You don't deal with it. And your outfit comes from the guy's family. So you don't even have to worry about your outfit in my culture. So let it be easy. Like make it super easy for yourself. Like these days, even when people are trying to help, we interrupt the process, right? And like we're like, no, I want it this way, or it should be this way, or it's my wedding day. Girl, show up glowing and let someone else do it for you. Wow, that sounds so easy. Now we have bridezillas as an actual word. Yes, and every single person's like, I can't wait, this is over. Then what's the point? Then elope. What's the point? People are getting into fights and arguments. Like, no, let it be easy. South said, hi Mina, I'm a new member. Just wanted to say hi. My best friend and I listened to your New Year meditation while on a hike. We were both in tears. Please keep doing those. They are so healing. Awesome! Maybe we should do one today. Let's do one today. Yeah. Oh my God, Kabibi, I have to tell you something else. This is so funny. So I've had, Kabibi, you remember how I told you that I hate facials, but I love massages? And so I have gotten like maybe 2 or 3 facials in my entire life, and I freaking hated them. They hurt, they weren't fun, and I like broke out afterwards. Like I hated the whole experience. So I never was like a facial girl. I've always been a massage girl. I love my weekly 90-minute massages. So a few weeks ago, I had this nudge, like a desire that said, get a facial. And I was like, really, God, you want me to get a facial? Like, they've never worked out for me. Get a facial. So I was like, okay. So I went on and I'm Googling like facial places near me. And I'm like so overwhelmed because back in the day when I got facials, that was like 20 years ago, there was this like one type of facial. It was fucking called facial, right? And so now I'm looking and there's like 15 million flavors of facials. And I was like, oh my God, like I don't know what kind of facial to get. I don't really get facials. And it was super overwhelming. And I was like, could this hurt my skin? Do I really want to mess with my skin? I love my skin already. And so I like stopped looking, but the desire wouldn't go away. Last week, I started getting like some dry patches on like the side of my nose, and I was like, now my skin is getting dry. Get a facial, Mina, get a facial. Like the inner knowing was there. So last week, I went to my massage therapist, like I go every week, and she just happens to mention to me after a facial, she's like, or after a massage, she goes, do you know I also do facials? I'm like, no, I didn't know you did facials. She's like, yes, you would love it. It's amazing. And I was like, sign me up, babe. So a few days ago, I went and it was the freaking most I feel like I had a spiritual awakening during that moment. So she had this package where you get a massage and a facial at the same freaking time. And at first I was nervous, right? I'm like, what type of facial is this? Because now apparently there's so many types. She's like, there, just one type, just facial. I was like, girl, you are speaking my language. So I was like, yeah, sign me up. So I went, and this was like 3 days. It was on, when did I go? I think it was last Friday. So a few days ago. So I go for this facial and slash massage. I swear it was the best experience. And I literally came out of it with my skin glowing on a whole nother level. It just felt like good. Those dry patches went away. I don't know what this woman did. It was some kind of magic or what. And I love my massages with her, but even the massage felt better with the facial. So My question for you is, because I'm not a facial girl, like I said. By the way, when I walked in, Irfan was like, "Oh, your skin looks good," and he didn't even know that I was doing this dual facial thing. And I was like, "Oh my God, I just got a facial," and with my massage. So can we make this a monthly thing? I get my weekly massages like religiously, but I don't, is it safe to get a facial every month? I could ask her next time, but it was divine. It was so good. And I'm not sure why God wanted me to suddenly get a facial, but I loved it. It was like the best experience ever. Leslie said, I read about pop-up weddings last year. Oh, that's a thing now? And decided that's what I get to do. I want to do, you just show up and everything ready to go. LOL seems so much relaxed than the usual Western way. Yes, I love that. I feel like I like the way my culture does it because every woman gets to plan a wedding. It's not just hers. So your mom gets to plan your wedding, and you get to plan your daughter and your son's wedding. So everyone gets to plan a wedding, but it's not yours because you're supposed to be resting and glowing up when it's your day. You're not going to be like exhausted from all this planning. Oh, Deanna, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. I'm dating a sick man and I'm so excited for his mom to help me find my outfits when we get married. I have no desire to be in control of the wedding planning. Girl, if let his mom know, because like sometimes what happens is, like, for example, my sister-in-law's daughter, sorry, my sister-in-law's son just got married, her father's nephew, and she asked the daughter-in-law, she said, hey, how much do you want me to, because like she's like, with the new generation, you don't know, right? And of course, they're Pakistani, the daughter-in-law is Pakistani. But she's like, I don't know if she wants to do it the Western way. I don't know if she's gonna think I'm interfering. And she was like, no, I definitely still want to do it the cultural way. I did pick out some outfits before I even met your son. She's like, I'm gonna text them to you, but I want you to do everything. So the girl just relaxed and the moms just got together and did everything. And it was amazing because the guy's mom and the girl's mom bonded and became friends through the process. So I think that's such a vital thing of the two families coming together. So the two moms planning their kids' wedding helped them bond, and now they're friends, and the dads are friends, and it's just perfect. It's beautiful. And so I just let her know, hey, let her know what you want to do, and let her know how much you want her to do it, because they'll be happy to plan the whole entire thing for you, and you can just glow up and relax. Diana said, I'm so glad I found your page. Within the past year, you've changed my life. Grateful for all your content. Welcome, babe. Welcome to Level Up Queens, and I'm so glad you're here. Oh, and she said facials are recommended monthly. Oh my God, thank you. Since your skin cells. Okay, great. I was hoping you would say that. Okay, because I just loved the entire experience. So I'm gonna make that a monthly thing now. Yes, sounds like such a nice bonding activity for the moms. Yep. The dads got together. So Irfan's brother-in-law owns like over 200 restaurants in California, and so he told his daughter-in-law, pick any place, and that's what will host the event. So she was like, she chose one, I think, and left the other ones to them. But like, you see how easy it is. She didn't have to go anywhere. She didn't have to leave the house. She was just like there enjoying the dance practices that her cousins were putting together and just glowing up. It gets to be easy. Yeah. All right, so let's do a little meditation and then I'll let you guys go enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. All right, so let's relax. Take a deep breath. And if you're able to do so, put your feet firmly on the ground and just become aware of your breath. And imagine that there's roots growing from underneath the floor. They're coming through your floor. And there's these beautiful flowers growing and wrapping up your leg. And as this energy comes up your leg of the beautiful flowers, you're feeling relaxed and grounded and like God's got you. And with that, you're feeling really held by God and supported. And there's these beautiful flowers coming up your legs and your thighs. And you're feeling your most divine feminine right now. Your heart is relaxing and opening up. And with each breath, your field is expanding. And you're noticing this pink, glittery, vibrant energy filling up in your field and just up leveling every cell in your body. And you're feeling really supported right now and really relaxed. And you know that you don't have to figure anything out, that God has it all figured out for you. And you know that your job in the process is to feel good and pick up those divine breadcrumbs that God is leaving you and let everyday life be easy and fun. And you're noticing this pink glow everywhere around you, feeling your heart expand even more. And in that energy, you can feel your ancestors, your guides, and angels. And they're looking forward to supporting you with every step, with all of your desires and manifestations. And they're asking you not to make things harder than they need to be, and to surrender all outcomes and results over to them. And they're telling you that they always have your back, and they're here to serve you and help you and be of service. And they're also saying that no request is too big or too small for them. And you should feel free to ask them for any assistance at any time. And they want you to know that everything that you currently desire is being manifested. And they want you to relax. And they want you to start making decisions on which you want first. Which desire do you want to manifest first? And they want you to focus your attention on it, but in a really fun way. So if you desire to lose weight, they want you to start a fun eating habit, a fun ritual, get some fun plates, get some fun cookware, learn some new, like really fun and exciting recipes, or find some favorite restaurants that have healthy options. But they're asking you that whatever you do, it needs to be fun. Because when you're in your hardworking energy, efforting energy, then you can't hear them. And so as long as you can keep your energy light and open, they can keep guiding you. And they want you to know that they're rooting for you and they want you to have everything that you desire. And with that, let your pink glow bubble, your aura, your field expand beyond you in all directions until it fills up your entire room. And may your field bless this room with love and abundance and fun, feminine energy. And let your field expand beyond your room into your entire floor. And may your field bless the entire floor. And let your field expand into your entire house or building, the entire structure. And may your field bless the entire home, building, structure, and everyone in it. And may your energy expand to your entire community. The entire community is filled up with love and blessings and abundant energy channeled through you. And may it bless the entire community and everyone in it. And may your energy expand to your entire city. And may your energy bless your entire city and everyone in it. And may your divine, feminine, pink, glittery energy expand to your entire state. And may it bless your entire state and everyone in it. And may your energy expand to your entire country. And may your energy uplift and fill every single person in your entire country with love and abundance. May it help people get better if they're sick. May it help them find love if they're lonely. May it help them find their purpose through the love that you're channeling right now. And may your energy expand into the entire planet, covering the entire earth and radiating beyond. And may your energy now uplift and heal and awaken every single being of your planet, creating health where it's needed, creating peace where it's needed, offering support, compassion, empathy where it's needed, offering blessings, all channeled through you from your field. And now may your energy expand beyond our planet into all the other realms, all the other dimensions, in all directions of time and space. May it bless all beings, whether they're physically manifested or not. May it uplift all of them, all of God's creation, with the love that's being channeled. And with the barakat that you have just sent out, may all of it come back to you multiplied by God, with more abundance, more love, more blessings than you can even imagine right now. And just hold that energy and enjoy that feeling of love and blessing, both going from you and coming back to you in barakat. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes, and so it is. Ooh, that was a good one. How do you feel? Make sure that you ground yourself after this because this is a very, very potent and expansive meditation, and you can often feel dizzy or disoriented when you come back into the physical realm. So, what I want you to do is plant your feet again firmly on the ground and imagine there's roots coming out of your feet and that you're now grounded. Another thing you can do is you can look at a chair or a tripod or something with feet to help ground you. It can be a table, something with feet on it. Okay? And just make sure all of your energy returns back and you're grounded. How did that feel? Outstanding, Nicole said. That was lovely. I feel so peaceful. Thank you, Mina. You're so welcome, Leslie. That was so delicious, wasn't it? So good. Thank you. That was so beautiful. That was amazing, Mina. My spirit is so calm. Yes. When we do these collectively, oh my God. You know, they've actually studied these group meditations, and what they found is that the crime rate falls in cities where people do these group meditations. The healing rate goes up, like amazing things that they found. So, I think we should definitely make this a regular occurrence on our channel. That was so wonderful. I forgot to meditate this morning and I feel so grounded now. Amazing, Stephanie. Amazing. I feel galactic. Girl, yes. Thank you, Mina. Love the pink glittery energy. Amen. And Mina, thank you for your pink glittery frilly pearls and lace and diamonds and gold energy. Girl, yes. I love that. Yes. Wow, I feel amazing. Sonia said, I asked God on how I can make losing weight easy recently, and you answered that exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. You know what helped me when I started my workout routine? I think it was like 12, 13 years ago, is don't laugh, okay? I got some pink dumbbells and I got some like pink like resistant bands and I chose like an area in my living room. This was like in our old house. Not even the South, it was the South Carolina house, like way back. Like that was like 15 years ago, 14, 15 years ago. And I chose a little area in our living room right next to the kids' play area. And that was like my little workout area. So like getting, and I got like a pink funny story. I just got rid of that pink sports bra and I was like, why do I have this? This is like so freaking old. So I had gotten this pink Victoria's Secret sports bra and like I just told you guys in the beginning that I wasn't into pink, but I guess I kind of was, but more attracted towards red. But I still had that pink bra. It was a neon pink bra. I just threw it away last week. And pink dumbbells. I still have the dumbbells, by the way. And that was like my fun little workout routine. I'd play something on the TV, the kids are in the playroom, and I'd get my workout in. And now I have a whole freaking gym with a neon sign and like an infrared sauna. Like we built on it every year and it got like a whole thing. And now how I make it fun is I have this like really high vibe routine. By the way, I work out in silk nightgowns. And I don't like wearing pants. I don't like workout pants. So I work out in, that's how I make it fun. In my silk nightgown, I've got my TV or my podcast going. The infrared sauna is heating up while I do my red light therapy. Like it's like, and I've got my favorite tea in my cup. So like, make it fun. Make it fun. Okay. When it's fun, we're more likely to do it. Pink is my favorite color. Yeah, it's I think Alina got me into pink because this girl like breathes pink. She is like such a pink girl and like she got me, but her shade of pink is like this. Like it's like a light baby pink and I like the darker pink. So this room has both. It's got like the darker pink like accents and then it's got like the soft pinks and whites too. I have pink dumbbells and resistant bands too. Girl, yeah, you got to make it fun. Do it the way it's going to be fun for you. So euphoric. I think you're referring to the meditation. Yes. We're more likely to do what's fun for us, right? When we make it complicated and hard, it's not fun. I told you guys the story. But when I was in the other house and I like after Alina was born, I got like more serious about my workout routine. So I used to like work out here and there before that, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do this like religiously, like seriously. So I decided to have this 20-minute workout routine. And I was doing it every day for months and I started seeing results. And it was just 20 minutes. During this time, I can't tell you how many of my friends were like, you're only working out for 20 minutes? Like, that's nothing. It's not going to get you results. I'm like, I'm already seeing results. And they were like, no, 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 you need a better workout. So I invited several different friends. So my first friend, she was in her 50s, really overweight, and she was like, you're working out wrong. I'm going to teach you how to work out. So she comes over. I invited her over. She comes and she's like, we'll work out together. And she does this 1 hour grueling workout with me. I was like dying. And I'm like, this is so freaking hard. How often do you do this? And she's like, well, I only do it once or twice a year, but this is how you're actually supposed to work out. And I'm like, I can't get results if I do something once or twice a year. So I was like, no, I think I'm gonna keep my 20-minute workout because I've only been doing mine for like 3 or 4 months, but like look at my muscle and I like lost weight, blah, and my inches. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. I'm like, I think mine is, she's like, but this is what you're actually supposed to do. I'm like, I don't care if you're supposed to do that. I don't think I'm gonna get results from 1 to 2 times a year, and I don't think I can maintain this. My knees hurt. Like, I can't, right? This was the time I was like just overcoming my RA, my rheumatoid arthritis. So, anyways, then I had another friend. who was younger. She was in her 20s, and she's like, "Your workout sucks. I need to teach you how to work out." So I was like, "Okay, I'll try your workout." So she took me to her gym and we did her workout. I think I died that day. It was so hard. My knees were hurting. I was panting. I was like, I don't think I ever want to work out ever again. So I said, "I can't believe you do this workout. How often do you do this?" And she said, "Well, right now I only do it a couple times a year." And I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think I can do this workout. It's too hard." She's like, "Yes, but this is how you're supposed to work out." I'm like, "I know, but like, I don't think I can do that, babe. Like, I can't." So I went home and I was like, "Okay, Mina, note to self, just keep doing your workout." It has been 10 years since that experience. And guess what? I'm still doing that workout. I love it. Now my workout, like my whole process from when I go in the gym is about an hour to 20 minutes, but I have my red light therapy in there. I do my sauna. I do my vibration plate. So like the whole thing, it just feels really high vibe to me. And it's like an hour, 20 minutes, something like that. But like my workout portion is still about 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm really happy with it. Like I have good muscle tone. I feel like I'm strong. Like I'm happy, And I've been able to maintain it for a decade now. And so I think that anything you can sustain for that long and it works for you, like to me, that's winning. And by the way, in case you guys are curious, those two friends still are not doing their workout because it's too complicated. And I'm sure there's bodybuilders out there that are able to do that workout. Good for them. It's not me. Like my knees are not having it because this consistency is key. Exactly. Yes, my sweet spot is 20 to 25 minutes too. I see better results that way. Yes, because you're not messing up your female hormones, right? And so you have time to recoup. So I think we should do it the way that our it's because to me, I'm not working out just to work out. It's a part of my overall wellness. And if I'm like not well from doing one workout, then that's not going to be an overall wellness thing for me. I always play the long game. I told you guys. I'm not looking for quick fixes. I want a lifestyle. I don't want something I can maintain for a day. Yeah. All right, ladies, I'm going to let you guys go. This was so much fun. If you don't have it yet, grab my journals, my books, everything is linked. Make sure you're following Ayan's store that he's created with all of my clothing. He put my skin, I think he put some of my like beauty favorites in there yesterday. We'll put like our new office vibe stuff. I even have a new keyboard. I have to show you guys. So my middle son, Ayan, told me that my keyboard was too ugly and too bulky, and he told me that I needed to get a gamer's keyboard. And at first, I was a little nervous because I told him, "Is it going to have all the keys that I need to type my emails?" And he's like, "Mom, it has all the keys." I'm like, "Well, how is it smaller then?" And he said they got rid of the number portion. I don't know if you guys know this. Sorry if everyone else knows this, and I'm just learning this from my 13-year-old. So he ordered me this, and it's so cool because it like lights up when you type. It's like so fabulous. Like, do you guys see that? It's so cool. So he found me this one, and everything is just high vibe. I can't wait to create more from here. I don't know what's gonna be created from this high vibe office, but oh my God, I should show you my pillow. Should I show you my pillow? Oh my God, hold on. We're doing show and tell now. Hold on, I have to show you this. Like, look at this. Like, everything is just super feminine and super girly, and I'm obsessed. I'll give you guys the full tour when it's done. There's still things like coming in that we ordered, but at least it's functional now, and I can go live from here. So he's gonna start putting the links for all of the other stuff as well. Yes, I totally have a gamer keyboard, but I need the 10 keypad. That's cute though. Yeah, I thought I would need it too. And he was asking me, what do you need the number keypad for? Because he said he never uses his. And then I thought about it, and I was like, to enter credit cards and zip code when I'm shopping. And so he was like, "Mom, you can do that from the numbers up top." And I was like, I'm like super fast with the credit card, like yes, I'm gonna definitely give you guys a tour when I'm done. Yes, I have to show you the whole thing. It's such a vibe. I love you. I will see you in the next one. Bye.